So that's been awesome. So we've been getting a whole lot of questions in the chat as well as the Q&A section. So for everybody who's in our audience, if they still haven't inputted their questions on in the Q&A section, I would request you to put it there, and we'll take all these questions one by one. Um, Before I point out my question, Abhijit, is there any question in particular that you have in mind, or should I just start shooting?
We can start with any of the questions.
Okay, awesome. Uh, so this is a question which has been asked by Diksha Bansal. How do I decide my profession if I don't seem to show too much interest in a single field, even after exploring the potential options a bit? I think there is a whole lot of analysis paralysis I sense from that question.
Repeat it. Repeat the question.
Yes. How do I decide my profession if I don't seem to show too much interest in a single particular field, even after exploring the potential options in all? I believe so. This question has been asked from Diksha Bansal, and I sense there's a whole lot of. I think this is the thing that's been a lot of people have this problem where
I'm sure.
options out there.
Okay, can I try?
Yes,
Diksha,
yes.
Sir, please.
can I try? You see, Diksha, it is like this. Most of us are not aware of our hidden strength. There is nobody on this earth. God has created all of us unique and unparalleled. We all have come to this earth with a purpose in the life. You might be thinking, and at your age, at a tender age of say 18, 17, we feel that I'm interested in this area also, I'm interested in this area also, I'm interested in this area also. Like a young boy of 6, 7, 8 years, one day he will say, my grandson is there, he will say, I want to become scientist. Another day he will come and he will tell me, Nanu, I want to become astronaut. Another day he will come and tell me, I want to become a teacher. So this is your stage. What I feel that you just note down, take a pen and paper, note down your strength. Also try to find out that in which area. People ask me also, I am a counselor, career counselor. Somebody has asked me in DPS Gurgaon that how do you know in which area I have got interest? I have given him 3 questions. I asked him, suppose you got a lottery of 1 crore rupees. I am asking from Diksha, what will you do, Diksha? And I am giving you only 3 days that you have to incur expenditure of 1 crore rupees in 3 days. What will you do? Answer this question and you will come to know what is your interest. Second question, I generally tell people that you are left with only 5 days. Somebody, palmist, has told you that your life is left with 5 days. How will you like to live these 5 days? You will come to know what is your interest. Have I made my point clear? Everybody has got interest, but sometimes you do not know that what is my hobby. About the personality trait, what type of personality trait you have. I have visited one of my friend's house and my friend introduced his daughter, telling that Shashir uncle is a very good career counselor. Shashir ji, she wanted to join as a marketing manager. She comes with a glass full of water, not looking at me, looking far side, and offers me, uncle, take this glass of water. I told him, where are you going to join? Which company as a marketing manager? That company will not see the light of the day, because you have to understand your personality, whether you are extrovert or introvert. Introvert are creative people, extrovert are people connect people. They can go and do anything. they can influence the people, they can inspire the people. So Diksha, have I answered my question? Vaibhav asked Diksha, have I answered? Is she happy with this?
Sure. Diksha, you can put it in the chat section. Is there any follow-up question that you would want to ask on that?
I think we can go ahead with the next question by the time she responds.
Yeah. And give next question to Abhijit now.
Yes.
Yes, so this is a question which has come from Sayan Chakraborty. He writes in, Sir, my key interests are photography and editing pictures, and I also love to write motivational content and poems as well. But jobs that involve such activities do not seem to flourish as much in India. So he's just put in a request if we can talk about that. Before Abhijit, if you answer, this is something that we look at creative uh, field being very fulfilling. But there's always been, I would say, a parent's question mark on whether the creative field will actually be able to fulfill your financial viability. So yeah, I mean, it's open to you.
Thank you. So, thanks for the question, Sayan. And I think this question also makes us provide a generic answer to all the people who are attending the session right now. It is not only about the keen interest of photographing or editing pictures. But I'm really happy to see that you know that your interest is into photography or editing pictures or writing a lot of content. But I don't agree that you don't get an opportunity in India to flourish in these fields. Uh, Instead, I believe that if I see in past 3 to 4 to 5 years, I see a lot of people have been making amazing career in photography, movie making, editings, or writing content for a lot of organizations or movies or short films. Again, internet has helped, YouTube channels have helped, where these photographers and editors have been, or the content writers have been doing some amazing job. I would suggest that you need to explore more, figure out the right type of connects which can see your portfolio. In fact, first you need to develop an amazing portfolio which can attract people. Use internet as a source where you can put your portfolio and show it to people around, and then probably see how you get opportunities, because I feel that if it's a keen interest, I'm sure you will be able to fetch money in it, and there is no doubt about it.
I will like to add what Abhijit has said in this. Answer to this boy question is he wanted money as well as his satisfaction to his creative instinct. Now, one of the subject, that is the UX design or any design for that matter, is comprising nothing but the creativity. And
Correct.
if you are a good photographer, if you are a good sketcher, you can put your idea and you can see your idea getting converted into, transformed into reality as a designer. So basically, what is designer? Designer is the artist also, analyst also, and he is a digital guy also. He is doing everything. So you have got all the quality, all the characteristics to become a good UX designer. I can tell you. And as far as UX designer are concerned, you will be getting excellent salary, and there will be no dearth of money as far as you are concerned. If you don't want to serve, you can be a freelancer, and every month you will be doing only 2 projects, and you can ask any freelancer UX designer how much they get in turn of doing 1 project. 1 project means minimum 2.5 to 3 lakhs rupees. So you can earn money as well as you can be a creative person also. Have I answered, Vaibhav? Vaibhav, next question. question.
Yes, Sayan has also answered that he's gotten his answer. Thank you very much. Moving on to another question, which is asked from Ranjan Pai. He's written in saying that I'm a third year engineering student and a budding UX designer. So I have three choices after graduating: a master's in HCI or interaction design abroad, MDes in India, though he says that I won't be able to afford colleges which are really expensive. And a third option, he's saying that either he can work in a startup for 2 years and then plan for a master's. So he's putting an appeal on helping him to choose for between these three questions. I'll just repeat the three options that he's also put in. One is a master's in HCI or interaction design abroad, an MDes program in India, though he's saying that he may not be able to afford it. It is really expensive. And the third option is that he actually works in a startup for 2 years and then work his way up to plan for a master's. He's also written saying that the ROI after investing in a master's abroad, especially after this coronavirus pandemic, he's not so sure of. So I leave it to you panelists to answer this question.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
with
take over.
Shishir sir's permission, I would like to answer this question.
Yeah, please, go ahead.
It's an interesting question, and I'm really happy to see the kind of focus that you have. I think the name is Ranjan, right?
Yes.
Ranjit.
Hi, Ranjan. So it's amazing to see your clarity where you have segregated three important things. And trust me, all three are possible. Taking a job after a job in UX field just after your graduation would also be a very good option, where you go for a job for 2 years. Once you are into the job, you will realize that there are more such fields into the UX design where you can pursue your masters or upgrade your skills. Coming back to your second option of doing MDes from any of the Indian university, I would like to mention that it's not that expensive. Probably you need to research more. It's not that expensive, and a master's degree program in UX will definitely set that right base for you to start a career. Choice will be yours. I will not confuse you between taking a job or doing masters, but both these options are right. Your third point, I mean the first point which you mentioned again, where you are talking about ROI of a foreign degree and all that, especially in the pandemic situation. I understand right now it's a question mark of how these Indian students are going to apply for foreign universities. How are you going to go there? What is the investment required? But if the things turn out well, and if you pursue masters from any of the good colleges in the world, there is no doubt of ROI. You will definitely get return of investment because the kind of career options you're going to get there are going to be amazing. But coming back to your second point, if you do MDes from India as well, in UX, there are amazing career opportunities. There are amazing packages. A fresher should not focus on the package which they get at the entry level. They should focus on the packages that they get in 2 years and 3 years of their time while they are developing their portfolios through projects. So if you'll see this career graph or career progression of a UX designer, you will see even if they start with a minimum package of 3, 4, 5, in 2 years time, in comparison to other degrees, other professions, a UX designer might reach to a package of 8, 9, 10, 12, even 14 and 18 lakhs. All depends on the kind of projects that you have done and the kind of portfolio that you have developed. So I believe option 3, where you can take a decent job, is also good. But option 2, where you feel that MDes is going to be expensive, it is not going to be expensive. Please do your research. You'll find some good option for MDes UX in India.
And you may not be knowing that Imagine XP has made MDes at affordable cost. We have tied up with 18 universities, out of which 8-9 places we are running MDES, and fee is also varying. It is as low as 1,20,000 per year, and it is only 1 year course. After in second year, you will be doing internship at some other place, and if you have got some knowledge of UX in BDS, I'm sure that you will be getting a better internship. People have got internship in their second year in the tune of 25 to 35,000 per month, and they have also been placed. So you do some research, find out the places, and personally, I feel that as far as the money is concerned, ROI will be best if you do MDES from India. There is no doubt about it, because after doing your MDES from India, you will be joining a company for 2-3 years. You will be serving in a company, and then you will be either in Singapore, Hong Kong, USA, or any other foreign country. So you will be getting excellent salary there also. So very rightly said by Professor Abhijit, all three is possible. First of all, impossible word is found only in the dictionary of fools. Don't worry at all. You can do anything and everything. Start thinking nicely and make a solid plan. There are many financial institutions and banks. They are ready to give you education loan at a very, very liberal rate, and you can do it. Where there is will, there is a way. Nobody can stop you in achieving your objective if you decide so. Am I clear? Baba?
Absolutely. Absolutely, sir. I completely agree. I hope the answer has been, I hope the answer is pretty clear for the audience as well. Moving on to the next question, I actually would want to club, I think we will be able to answer this question in one go. Akanksha has asked, I'm always confused on how to select my career. I want to pursue interior design, but I'm still confused as people say there is less scope of it, and they advise me to go for a BBA. This is one question which I would like to club it with someone else also in the audience. I didn't get their name in the Q&A section, saying that a lot of people who've done an MBA are actually jobless in today's age and time. So I think what the topic of skills that both of you had spoken about uh, will be able, I think we'll be able to put some light into that as well. So Akanksha would want to actually pursue interior design, but everybody have been telling her that doing a BBA will be much more the way forward, as well as the other guest is saying that he knows the reality of he knows the reality that actually MBAs and management people are out of jobs at this point. And uh, yes, I would love to hear both of your answers on this.
Yeah. Can I give the
Yes,
answer
please,
of
sir.
this question?
Yes, sir.
Akanksha, it is like this. It is, if you want to prefer interior, you can go ahead with that. The problem with interior is these days, there is no specified job available for interior designer. You have to start your own company. You have to tie up with an architect. Along with him, you can start your own practicing. And I have seen many successful interior designers doing extremely well. There is no doubt about it. Initially, you will have teething trouble because you require some capital in having an office, having some of the publicity things done, then digital marketing and all those things. But the people who are telling you BBA, please let them understand that very soon this entire subject of management will be taken over by UX designer. Because Let me tell you what is user experience design. User experience design is we have to design a product in such a way, knowing the emotion, capturing the emotion and feeling, pain point and pleasure point of the user, so that the user will be delighted to use those products or those services of yours. So once they will start using those services, then you see what will happen. BBA means business means what? Earlier managers were having two jobs. One is marketing manager job is to sell the item, to market the item. But if you have got better UX design, the potential client of yours will become your advocate, and you will have to need to do lesser expenditure in marketing activity. So sooner or later, UX design will completely eliminate the need of marketing. As far as business is concerned, you have to take a strategic decision. That is what the BBA and MBA people are doing. And BBA is of 3 years, MBA is of 2 years. So 5 years you will be wasting. Then only you will be getting a meaningful job somewhere in the company. Whereas for 4 years you will be doing the UX design. UX design comprises of design thinking, and design thinking is a tool for solving the complex problem of the world. We call it wicked problem, which cannot be solved by gut feeling or just on the basis of judgment. So there is a proper tool given. So very soon you will see that in role of management, UX designer will be placed and posted in a company. Today also most of the company is heading, they are having an innovation cell, and it is being headed by UX designer who has done 4 years Bachelor of Design or maybe Master of Design. So that is the starting thing. So let me tell you, if you want to do interior design, that is a 4-year course. If you want to do BBA, only after doing BBA will not do, you have to do MBA, that is a 5-year course. Interior design, as an interior designer, you will be getting lesser salary in comparison with UX designer. And if it interests you, because interest is most important, go ahead with interior design. Have I answered your question? Abhijit, will you like to add something in this?
Sir, actually, I had the same point which you were mentioning. Two things,
Okay,
that design is totally different from what you study in a BBA, and there is no comparison. And just by
and
saying,
in addition, as a designer, you will be getting satisfaction to your maker's instinct when you will be seeing that whatever I thought I have already designed and it has come as a service or as a product, it will give you much more satisfaction.
That's true. That's true. And this degree probably will hold a more value than any other generic degree. So there is definitely a difference. And just by, just listening to what people are saying shouldn't affect. If you are very clear about design as a career, think of how design degrees of tomorrow can change your career, and then pursue that.
Awesome.
Because in addition, I wanted to tell this person, Akanksha, that we are running at many places dual specialization. Many interior designers are doing 8 papers of UX design because it will help them in selling their interior design to the right type of the client at the right cost. Vaibhav?
Absolutely.
Let us move.
Yes. So let's just take one last question. This is asked by Khushi Kalra. Khushi Kalra is saying that I'm very much confused in BTech and CS and UX designing. Though she wants to move abroad. So, is UX designing a degree like BTech or either a diploma? So, what I'm assessing from her question is that she's getting confused between a BTech in CS and UX designing, but she also has the ambition to actually go abroad and sit there as well. So, her add-on question is UX designing a degree like BTech or should she just take up a diploma? I hope the questions are clear from Khushi.
Yeah,
Very clear,
it's
very
clear,
clear.
very clear. And part and then probably Shishir sir will also add into it. So Khushi, of course, there is a degree in UX designing. This degree is known as Bachelor of Design in UX. And if you, so going abroad is not related to any degree. If you want to go abroad, settle there, make a career there, you can go it through any degree. But if you want to understand a comparison between BTech Computer Science and UX, first your question was, is there any degree in UX? Yes, Bachelor of Design UX is one of the most popular degrees today in the country. If you will search it through resources, you will get to know this. And Imagine XP, in fact, has been doing it with a lot of universities. And trust me, these are some real situations which I would like to share. There have been students and parents who don't know about if whether there is a degree called UX designing, a Bachelor of Design 4 years degree. So computer science engineering BTech is also a 4 years professional degree. Bachelor of Design in UX is also 4 years degree. Now, when parents and students, they come to us and they ask these questions, we tell them about what do you study in BTech Computer Science, and with all due respect, these engineers are amazing. And what do you study in Bachelor of Design UX? Trust me, there are people who came up with the mind of taking admissions in engineering, turned into students of UX design bachelors, a Bachelor of Design UX. The reason is very simple. Now people are getting aware about what is UX. They understand the importance of UX. They understand that it is associated with digitalization, IT, future skills, and what industry these product and service companies are looking for. At the same time, when they see that IT में जाना मतलब engineering करना, but engineering involves a lot of mathematics, algorithm, data structure, and coding related subjects, which a lot of people feel is not their cup of tea. That's why they then feel that Bachelor of Design UX is a better degree. I'll tell you the reason, because this is one degree, especially which is offered by us. Our curriculum is a blend of design, where you understand and study all the foundation and the basic subjects of design to get the base very clear. Then it is also related, of course, all the concepts of UX design as a process which are followed in the industry. Then it also comprises of the technologies of tomorrow and also the businesses of tomorrow which are affected by digitalization. So it's a rare degree combination in which you become an amazing designer, come digital technology expert who talks about how do you design for the future users, who talks about how technology and design will be impacted for the users of tomorrow. And that's why Bachelor of Design UX is one of the most sought after career option which you should explore if you have an inclination towards UX. Over to Shishir sir.
Actually, the answer of Akanksha is the answer is the story of conception of this company Imagine XP. Let me tell you, Akanksha, Imagine XP has been conceived because in 2008, when my son started a company named as Fortune Cookie UX Solution, he got many projects across the world, but there were nobody in India who could work on UX design. So what we did that we started Imagine XP, and we started doing part-time course at Pune, 3 hours on Saturday, 3 hours on Sunday. And you will get the answer of this. We got large number of computer science engineer and information technology engineer whose services were 4 years to 16 years in the software industry, they came and joined these courses. Firstly, this is a multidisciplinary course where, unlike computer science, you may have to go for the rut, as Abhijit had told you. You have to clear mathematics and all those things. You have to keep doing coding, which will make you frustrated just after 2-3 years. At a younger age, doing coding is very easy thing. Whereas in this case, you will be studying empathy, you will be studying psychology, you will be doing user research, you will be meeting people, finding out their area of interest, finding out their pleasure point, pain point. So it is analytical also. So it makes you a well-rounded personality, and you will become a better human being by learning the tools of empathy and other things, which will make you a grand, well-rounded personality, and you will be better human being, you will be a successful professional. So in comparison with CS, and secondly, if you see the structure. Under UX designer, there are 5-6 coders who are working. They are all BTech CS. After you make a wireframe, you hand it over to the coder people, and they all are BTech CS. And you can compare, you can Google out yourself and find out the salary of fresher UX designer, and if you know the salary of fresher CS engineer. So you can compare yourself. I am not demeaning the computer science. It is also very important field, and it all depends on your interest. What do you want to do? You can do well in both the places, in both the subjects. But do some research yourself.
Absolutely.
Have I clear? Am I clear?
Yes, that's perfect.
I believe gentlemen already crossed our time limit. I'm just giving a shout out.
Do they have some question? Time limit, forget about that. If they are left with the question, we should clarify them.
Yes, we have actually 67 questions which are still unanswered. And I think we won't be able to take it forward much further. But if we can just...
So they can connect with us separately, and we would love to take more questions. We should provide them some connect details.
Yes.
And we are happy to answer as many as questions. They can personally connect with us.
Yes. So this is just a shout out to the people in our audience. Upasna, Manjeet Singh, Sakshi, Kulshekhar, Vansh, Rajeen, Nandita Yadav, Sakshi, Samit, and there's another person by the name of Galaxy A60. I will ensure that everybody will reach out to you and will actually get your answers answered in either through your through a program. We'll definitely reach out to you guys how we'll need to do about it. Before we close the session, I would request a final message from Shishir sir and Abhijit. I know this was quite an insightful and great deal of learning on this session. I would request both of you to give a final message before we conclude.
Okay, so good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It was real pleasure interacting with you all. In case you have got any question, you can ask us personally. My telephone number you can note down. It is 7830011033. My name is Professor Colonel Shishir Kumar. My appeal to you is, please do research yourself. Firstly, second thing is, do not join any career, any profession without doing a proper research. Just because your parents or your friends or your somebody else wanted you to join that. I have seen people are joining the institute, the courses, where their boyfriend and girlfriend has joined and they are failing miserably. This is my experience, let me tell you. Think about the situation if Sachin Tendulkar would have joined civil engineering, what would have been the fate of Sachin Tendulkar? APJ Kalam, he has appeared in Air Force interview and rejected. If he could have joined the Air Force as an officer, I'm sure that we would not have got such a nice president of India, such a visionary missile man for India. So, while selecting the career, be careful. It should be selected based on your interest, personality, core value, passion, and other factors. Your futuristic requirement, futuristic need. So my appeal to you, anything, anywhere, Imagine XP is making this UX design courses very affordable. We have got varieties of universities where fee is varying from 1,20,000 to 2.5 lakhs rupees per annum. You can see our brochure, you can go through our website, and any query, anytime, you may ask me, Abhijit. Our phone number has already been displayed there by Babhab. So wish you all good luck, God's speed. Thank you very much. God bless you all. Be successful. Make your parents and country proud of your achievement. Thanks. Abhijit.
Great. Thank you so much, sir. And I think sir has covered all the points. And just to add on, yes, it is very important. Take your time, relax. It's really okay. This is the phase of life. Still, I would say that you're living in a world where a lot of resources can help you figure out options. There are a lot of options available. So just think about it. You are in the phase where just because of this lockdown, again, I'm repeating my words. You have a lot of time to think about it. Just think of how futuristic approach should be adapted while choosing a career. Why industry will need you 5 years, 10 years down the line. Just think, be very clear with that point. Wish you all Godspeed. My number is also there displayed in the chat. You may please connect us separately. I would love to have amazing conversations with you all. All the best. God bless you all. Stay safe and stay at home. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Baba. Thank you.
Thank you, Shishir sir. To our audience, I want to thank you immensely for attending this session. You can, so we've already displayed the direct contact numbers of Abhijit sir and Shishir sir. You can directly reach out to them for any questions, any follow-up questions that you may have that may or may not have been answered till now. You can also book a virtual counseling session with our experts. If you're specifically inclined towards making a career in design or futuristic skills, you can visit us at imaginexp.com. You can send us a message. You can DM us on our Instagram or Facebook channel. We also have a missed call number where you can give us a missed call and one of our counselors will reach out to you. The number is 8367 79955. I'm just repeating myself. It's 836 796 955. I've also put it in the chat section. You can see it from there. You can also write into us at admissions@imaginexp. That's admissions ending with an S. I'm just adding that as well on the chat for everybody to know. Lastly, again, thank you, Abhijit sir. Thank you, Shishir sir.
One last minute. Baba, one last minute.
Yes,
I have to discuss with them. 1 minute only.
Yes.
I went to one of the school that is a GPS, I think, Varanasi, and one of the boy told me that I want a career where I will have to work very less and I should be getting salary much more. So I told him, son, this type of profession is not available in the world at all. Nowhere you will be getting more salary without doing hard work. So any profession you select, please remember the most important underlining factor is your hard work. You have to understand the complete concept of the subject, practice it, do it again and again, learn it, comprehend it, then only you can master that subject and then you can be a successful professional. So I thought that at the end I must tell you that any profession, any career you select, you may have to work very hard, and with your hard work, you can make your parents proud, you can make your country, alma mater proud of your achievement. Thank you.
Perfect.
Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody. Stay safe, stay home, and never stop learning. Thank you, everybody.
Bye, everybody. Take care.
Thank you.
Bye. Thank you. Thank you.